And it's interesting if any of you bother to look at the Wikipedia on India-Ireland relations. One of the first things which pop up there is actually a lecture by Yeoman de Valera on India and Ireland. And what's really interesting is he's speaking before a group called Friends of Freedom for India in New York. And that he was talking about India in New York, and I think this is as early as 1920. I think that is a statement in itself. Now, there were a number of people of Irish origin who were associated with our fight for freedom. I think Annie Besant stands out, as does Sister Nivedita, perhaps not so well known here, but certainly in India. And it is a fact that many of the leading figures of that period in India were actually in touch with their Irish counterparts. The most prominent, of course, relationship was that between our national poet, Rabindranath Tagore, and the introduction to his Nobel Prize winning work, Gitanjali, was actually written by W.B. Yeats. Now, this is not just a historical or even a sentimental point that I'm making. From our perspective, one of the outcomes of having similar experiences is a degree of empathy on contemporary issues. When we speak today in India about the concerns of the global South, our expectation is that Ireland, more than many others in this part of the world, will display an understanding and support. A second commonality between us is, of course, the global diaspora. Not all of this was entirely voluntary for Indians in its early years, but that is a foundation that has been built upon today to explore the opportunities of a global workplace.